mythical morning, good afternoon, everybody. We're back at it today. It's Friday again, which means free VODs will be taking place. And that's about all I got. That's all I got for the intro, because you know everyone knows at this point that Fridays are for the boys, it's for the girls, it's for the whoever, it's for the free VODs. That's what it's for. But let me just make sure I have this correct. Make sure that I got the chat and everything ready for you guys. If you guys have a VOD, send it in. I'll be around till around 4 o'clock. If not a little, I might end stream a little bit earlier than that. But I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to provide content to you that you guys want to watch. So, what is that? Okay, anyways. I just saw some weird like ad thing on YouTube. So I'm all yours. I'm all yours for a few hours. Let me just check to see if Shocker. Yo, VOD time? Question mark. We do have a Grandmaster Lifeweaver that we are going to be reviewing today. I know that is for sure. I hope that, yeah, the replays are still here, which is good. Does this one work? It does work. But, okay, a Cad Bane is what we're going to be watching. I think I'm going to hold this one off until someone else wants to do a VOD. But again, I'm just chilling. I'm waiting for y'all. You tell me what you want to do. We could also look at some other things as well. I want to make sure that I'm actually live. Because my Twitch chat is acting weird. Okay, no, it is working. Okay, just wanted to make sure. So yeah, all of this today, it comes down to you guys and what we want to do. But I'm just chilling. I'm waiting for VODs. Free VOD Friday. Y'all already know the vibes. Look at all this from last free VOD Friday. We went over 10 maps. 10 stones. So send your codes. I want to do more. I want to help more people. You know what I'm saying? We doing this in chat. Okay. Shocker OW. You're going to start us off with Lifeweaver. Free VOD Friday. I typically just do these in chat because typically I only look very quickly. And we might stop watching your POV once anyone else comes to chat. So I just wanted to get that out of the way. But you play Lifeweaver. You made Grumpy Monk 24 not want to play the game. Ah! That's what you're like. You're like, I want to play Lifeweaver. Stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Anyways. You playing some Lifeweaver. Hopefully I can help you out. Honestly. Okay, I'm going to be real. I don't think Lifeweaver is that bad in this meta. In ranked. I don't think he's that bad. He's pretty bad, but he's better than he was before Junker Queen. Because you can just pull the Junker Queen and let her be... You can let her be mad aggressive. That's what you got to play for, though. You got to play for... And to tell her that she should be mad aggressive. You're 2-7-1 on your current card? Okay, yeah, that character's terrible. I'm sorry. I'm trying to cope. Anyways. Let's see how bad you throw on Lifeweaver. Okay. All right, so you got something to go back to if you get dove. Quite frankly, you're never going to get dove. So first fight is ugly. Well, I mean, judging by your first position, I could see why. Right off the bat, you should be looking to poke damage to try to get your ult as fast as possible. Let me turn down this music. It is way too loud. Okay, that's much better. First off, yeah, I think you're playing way too passively. You should look for ult charge as soon as possible. They always have a widow. I don't know. You can peek it, bro. You can hear. You can listen for it. I don't think you gotta be that scared. Yeah, honestly, right now, I would just have been looking for more damage earlier on. All right, they used nade. We're healing people that don't need healing instead of doing damage. I know your damage is negligible, but this whole time you're like, oh, let me heal people in the back line that don't need it. Be aggressive with your J Queen. Try to do a little bit of damage because that bleed will add up. If you ain't doing damage on Lifeweaver, you're throwing. That whole time we could have been doing damage. Now I'm okay that you're trying to heal, but like, yeah, you just literally what happened this fight was you're so focused on healing your team that didn't need healing that you, one, didn't do damage in the front line, and you also, because you weren't doing damage, you didn't see where the fight was going, so that's on you. You just kind of trolled that fight. That wasn't even a Lifeweaver moment. People just be complaining low-key. All right, we're back with our J Queen. Okay, yeah, force out that tracer. You can do that. I don't know about that pedal. I don't think that was needed. You just look low-key kind of confused on the character. It happens. All right, this is better though. All right, yeah, we're walking forward to help our J Queen. I like that. I don't know, you kind of just use your pedal platform for no reason. Like, to be honest, if you're not going to use it, just put it onto somewhere that your DPS can maybe take advantage of it in the mid-fight. Like, for example, set it right here so that your Hanzo doesn't have to wall climb up to then be aggressive here. Or at least set it behind you so you can just jump on it once the tracer actually jumps on you. But you just be kind of putting it down. You kind of just be putting it down and then going on it. The thing is, you put it down so that you can get away from an enemy diving you. In this composition, it could be useless, but at the same time, if their tracer is of no threat to you and there's nothing that's walking on you, set it up so that your team can take an off-angle mid-fight. Like, imagine if you place the paddle platform here, your Ana takes that, and then when your J Queen's going to push in this way, the anti comes from behind them, and then you have a circle. Imagine you set that up instead of holding on to the ability and then just only using it. Oh, no, tracer's on me. Better throw it down. If you're going to use it to stop someone from jumping on you, you should have already pre-placed it like 10 seconds prior. Jump on the old one. Then they force you off of the one because they'll jump on you to take you off top. And then you have another one back here that you can jump up, and now they don't have the abilities to go up. Pedal platform is like the only good part about his kit. Life grip is kind of bad. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty straightforward. The pedal platform is the only fun thing. What's up, George? How you doing? I hope you're having a great free VOD Friday. I know I am. Cheers, my friends. Let's keep watching some Lifeweaver. Yeah, honestly, bro, like, J Queen doesn't need healing. Why are you healing her, bro? You gotta get in there and do some damage, or at least poke from this far away. Like, this whole time you could be poking. All right. Oh yeah, that's good. I like that. That was clean. That was clean. It's a real shame that your team's gonna die now. I'd be looking, honestly, over at your J Queen. Like, here's the thing, bro. Like, in the back of your mind, you always gotta know that you're gonna have to be life gripping that J Queen out of danger, and you're just focusing so hard on this Ana. The biggest thing with Lifeweaver, if you're even gonna try to make him work, is that you literally have to think of everything in the fight. And because you don't have to aim, you can get away with recon flicking every now and then to see what's going on in the front line, so you can maybe pull that J Queen out into your ult instead of being like, oh, my Ana needs help. Bro, your Ana's got another DPS. You've given her healing. She has nade too. This guy's hacked. She should be fine. That J Queen, she needs Jesus. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to help her out. You eventually get to that, but it's going to kill her because she's going to get forced out, and then your life grip's going to get blocked. You could have done this like 3 seconds prior, and it would have been great. What the heck? Oh my god. Overwatch Ranked is a shit show right now. Alright, cool. We used it to get away. This is a GM5 game? Wow, that's crazy. Alright, cool. You pull your Ana out of that. Yeah, you should do that sooner, low-key. Dude, you're a support player. You are a support player. You should know where the support wants to be positioned. She never wants to stay there, bro. Not against a J Queen. Get her out of there. I don't know. This comp just kind of sucks for Lifeweaver because like no one needs help. Like no one needs help on your team to reposition outside of the J Queen. That just needs to be hyper aggressive. I feel like Life Grip is different than Immo. Yeah, you use it a lot earlier to get them out of a bad situation. Unless they're going to get value out of it. There's no need to keep them there. The whole thing with Life Grip is that it's supposed to enable a person to be incredibly aggressive, get a pick, and then get out. Like, deadass, just watch my content. I've already thought about how this character should work. I know it's geared towards lower level players, but it's real and bro, it shows, bro. It shows. All I'm saying is you can't play Lifeweaver not aggressively. Like he doesn't have any output, so the fight has to end quickly, but he doesn't give speed, and that's why he sucks. Like the only reason why Lifeweaver is kind of okay is because of Tree of Life. You can burst heal someone and you can just continuously let them be aggressive. It's all about aggression and setting up opportunities for your team. He's like the main support Ana. That's pretty much what he is, but he just sucks. Like he's genuinely just terrible. Because no one needs vertical mobility. If I needed vertical mobility, I would just play someone that has it. Like these characters outside of like an Ana J Queen. Okay, let's keep going. Again, if you got codes, send them in chat. Yeah, I already know exactly what your problems are. That was good. You want to know why you killed that Bastion? You did damage there. You helped your team. You created an opportunity for your team to kill that guy easier. It's the exact same thing as Ana. You don't necessarily do it yourself, but you set people up to do it. But Ana can do a little bit herself. So, like, you know. All right, let's see the Junker Queen get aggressive. Yeah, see, that's why you have your pedal up before the fight happens. You know he has Blade, you keep your pedal platform up, and you play around it so that when he dashes onto you, before he does it, you go up, you jump off, you dash it, he dashes up to you, you run away again, and then you pedal again, and now he can't get up to you. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let's say that this is you, right? You're this blue guy. If you wanted to win against this yellow Genji, what you do is before the fight happens, you place this pedal. Genji goes, ooh, you say, oh shit, I'm gonna go here. You go up. And then he's like, well shit, I gotta dash. And when he does that, you jump off. Oh, dude, hold up. I gotta reset this whole thing, don't I? Well, no, I think you guys understand. The camera blocks it a little bit, though. Then you jump off. He's gonna follow you. And then you put your pedal platform up again and go up. And then he has to look at you like, well, I can't do anything. It's anticipation of what's going to happen. The problem is you haven't played enough Lifeweaver, so you don't understand that, like, that's what you have to do. Like, that's literally what you have to do. And then people complain, oh, this guy's bad. Well, yeah, it's because there's, like, 20 steps to do something that's as simple as, oh, I'm Ana. I know he has Blade. I sleep him. This is like, oh, I know he has Blade. Let me just set this up here. It's stupid. Don't get me wrong. It's pretty stupid. What's up, Stops? What's up, Venezia? I don't know if I said hello to you yet. That's why you died there. So if I were you, Shocker, if you want to climb as Lifeweaver, number one, stop being a beta bitch, bro. Walk in there. Get aggressive. Not really. Okay, don't walk in there. Okay, hold up. Walk to a point where you can get damage from range. You don't have damage fall off, I do not believe. So you should be right-clicking and doing damage as much as possible when no one needs healing. It's the same thing as BAP. Why are you wasting your resources? That's the first thing. Make sure you're getting damage because the only thing that gives you some carry potential is your ultimate. I'm being 100% honest with you. And we already saw that. You block off line of sights. You can burst heal your team. It's great. Chef's kiss. You have to get that as fast as possible. So by doing that, you need to get damage. It's not a lot of damage. It really should be buffed, but you need to do damage. That's the number one thing, right? Number two thing is think about your pedal platforms and how they should be used depending on your composition. If I have a Cassidy and I have an Ana, and they don't have anything to dive me, I can use this pedal platform to maybe create aggressive opportunities for my team. Maybe they'll take it. Maybe they'll look for a flank nade. Maybe they'll look for a high noon. If they have something to dive you, like a Winston, Genji, and Tracer, all those things are going to jump you. Make sure you set up your pedal platform preemptively in a spot you are going to play so that you can play off of it and maybe get away from them. And then have another one to use again after they invest more cooldowns to jump on you. Is the whole idea. Those two things, focus on those. I think you'll climb. Quite frankly, the reason why you don't want to walk in with Lifeweaver is because you need to get your J Queen out. That's the thing. You need to get the J Queen out if you're going to win. So you can't play right next to her. What I'm thinking is, if your J Queen completely whiffs an axe and their J Queen is about to axe your J Queen, you just pull the J Queen away and then it's winnable. Because if the J Queen gets the axe off, you lose. That's another thing you could look out for in this meta. That's how you would play Lifeweaver in a weird meta like J Queen is. That's what I would think. Make sure that your team doesn't get axed. That would be for the life grip ability. You focus on those three things, strictly the first two, I think you could maybe win some games on Lifeweaver. I'm gonna be honest, like, it ain't just because Lifeweaver is bad. Like, people just are bad with Lifeweaver. I said it. I said it. Okay, Stobbs, you got a VOD. Shocker, you got questions. George, you got a VOD? George, you want me to look over that game you lost against me when you were playing Kiriko? I'd be more than down to help you out with that Kiriko gameplay, because I ain't gonna lie. Thank you for the win of my unranked GM. That's all I'm going to say. Thank you very much. Cheers, my friends. All right, what's up, Fafner from YouTube? Let's get some codes going. Let's get some codes going. We're probably going to go till like 3:30 or 4 o'clock, just so you know. But if the codes stop at 3 o'clock in like 40 minutes, I'm just going to stop the stream there. It's like office hours, man. I'm just doing whatever works out for us. What are you? What's your name here, Fafner? Oh, it's literally your YouTube name. Oh, we got some Ana on Circuit Royale. Let's watch this. Let's watch this for sure. For sure. Okay, so here's the thing, right? Fafner, I don't know if you've watched the Unranked GM. We just did the Ana Unranked GM for the past 2 days. I talked about my mindset 100%. Yo, finesse you.
This is a certified hood classic.
I'm gonna give you a kiss tonight for that. Thank you for the tier 1. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Anyways, that'll go to the Battle Pass fund. Can it? Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay. Anyways. So, right here, we've already talked about my thought process for the Unranked GM. This map sucks for Ana because you have to find for opportunities, and you cannot hard peak Widow. The way you should play that, if you imitate kind of what I did, you probably would be fine. But I want to see maybe what struggles you have. And here's the thing, right? For VOD reviews, so many people ask about this map in particular, and Junkertown, and Havana. And I feel like the reason why people are like, man, I struggle on this map is because, dude, Ana just isn't good on this map. She just isn't. You can't carry on support on these maps. These are DPS maps. It is all about whose DPS are better, and if you fed to their DPS harder. So just keep that in mind. Let's keep going here. I ain't gonna lie, my allergies are terrible right now. Yeah, I don't think you'll die to this, but that's a really common angle. Okay, yeah, that was... Okay, well, I don't know. You should nade that. Make sure that you don't go under half health, because that's really what you got to make sure you're against when you're playing Echo. The thing is, this isn't going to stop happening. That angle, just be ready for anything to come over top of that. If you naded yourself, this is one of those few situations where you just should not go for the sleep. You should just go for the nade, low key. Because he already hit you. He already hit you for 60 with his stickies. He is a shot and a beam away from killing you. If you would have peeked here with a nade, you would have splashed him. You would have been 200 health. He wouldn't have gotten you below half. What you can play instead on these maps, Baptiste, Zenyatta. Bam, there you go. Honestly, Zenyatta into this would probably go pretty hard. A BAP 2 could be pretty decent. I mean, your comp isn't the worst, but... happens. All right, so you got rezzed. I like how you're being aggressive against Echo because it's kind of your job to force her out. I don't like how you went for a... you know what? No, I'm okay with it. You went for a sleep there. Yeah, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that because your job is to make sure that they don't get below half. I don't think it was needed, but it was an okay idea. What elo is this, by the way? This looks like Diamond, low-key, or like Masters. In terms of the way your team's playing. Okay, remember, when Orisa has gold, don't anti her. She's not going to die. Now is the time you'd want to anti her. Now she would die. Because, I mean, just watch the most recent video on the channel. I'm assuming you watched it, but maybe you didn't. But if you didn't, it would help you out a lot, actually. That right there is just that we didn't reposition when they have dive. Honestly, this map just sucks for Ana. But this point's better.
Thank you.
Are you looking for like a flank nade? Honestly, if I'm gonna take a flank, I'm gonna like forcefully take it, because right here it kind of hurts you a little bit that you're not with your team. I mean, your diva didn't feed, which is good, but I probably would have played with my team on that side. I guess that's... I think the anti-nade is fine. You just have to do it faster, not sit around and wait while your team's taking the fight. Again, if anyone has codes, just send them in. Damn, that's tough that it hit the Hanzo. It's a good idea, though. Yeah, I like that we're going for some opportunity damage. Yeah, you can't shoot through that. It kind of sucks. I'll be looking for Nano here pretty soon, honestly. We didn't need the nade there. We can Nano here, too. Yeah, honestly... I won't talk. I think I have the idea that you need to focus on, though. Is this PC, too? Your aim's really jittery. I hate that it does that. I didn't forget it's a VOD review. It's like there's literally nothing to say here. Like, it's Circuit Royale on it. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, right here, I just would have liked you to nano sooner, to press forward sooner, but it's Circuit. Like, you're running a Diva into an Orisa, and your Orisa's frontlining, or your Diva's frontlining into an Orisa. Like, there's not a lot you can really do. Like, sure, you could have gone for a flank up here to maybe have an easier nade, but then your team is running just on a Mercy, and you kind of died earlier, so... It just kind of seems like, yep, this is Circuit Royale Ana. Like, this is what you do.
60 seconds.
Shocker, there's nothing to do. Here's the thing. The problem is, I'm still trying to figure out what he's doing wrong. The thing is here is he just seems like he's overwhelmed with all the things he has to do. And he's trying to just get up to speed with what he's supposed to be doing. That's honestly all I'm seeing here. Like the decisions, I think you have the right idea. I think you just need to practice. The other thing is, you're picked Circuit Royale, so I don't really know how much I can help you on this map. To be fair, after you win a fight, like, you want to be on the high ground, but the problem is, like, we haven't decisively won a fight yet, so you're just in a terrible position the whole game. I would have tried to nade that, but okay, whatever, that happens. That wasn't necessarily like a bad play. Shocker, I'm telling you straight up. The only way this guy is going to carry here is if he can take high ground. He can't take high ground because the fight already happened. And if he leaves, the fight is surely lost because this Diva is just going to get DMAC'd because she just has a Mercy heal. But the problem is, if he tries to take high ground, he's going to get forced out immediately. This map for Ana, trust me, from the 2 unranked to GMs I've done, you cannot carry on these maps. Like, you can try, but it is significantly harder, and no player that's actually like trying to climb to GM that isn't a GM player is going to be able to do it. I used to think you could carry on any map. These maps, I'm sorry, dude. This is not, sometimes just not possible. That's a good nade. That's a good sleep. But the problem is, it's like, I probably would have rather seen you sleep the Genji Blade. But the value is there to follow up upon, but it's just hard. The real thing is, like, who's he gonna also nano here? When he gets nano, the Bastion's already dead. He's playing this so well for a plat player. Like, that's not a plat on a player, Shocker. That's not a plat on a player. You know what this is? This is play the game more. You will climb. I can't help you because this is Circuit Royale. What I would say is, just keep practicing. Make sure you're watching the videos. Focus on something that you think you're doing wrong. Honestly, all I saw was that you could use nano a little bit more proactively. You could try to set up something faster for your team. But at the same time, we're running an Orisa Bastion into an Orisa, or a Diva Bastion into an Orisa with gold. So, like, you have to wait to force out the gold and then look for nano. But by the time that happens, the Bastion's already dead because he got overrun because he walked too far. Sure, you can nano the Bastion to save him, but then the nano doesn't get any value either. So, like, okay, cool. Welcome to Circuit Royale. What do you want me to tell him? There's nothing really to tell him here. I'm gonna be honest. It's Circuit. But let's see attack. If you say help a boy out, I want to see what you have to say about Ana here. Because I'm genuine. I don't know. I don't think there's anything. Welcome back, Icy. I hope you're doing well. I've never seen that angle before. I want to see if it works. Honestly, dude, I wouldn't go for nades like that unless you know they're going to hit the tank. You need to just make sure you win the frontline war. Dude, that's always what he has to do. There's no angles he can take no matter what, dude. You still think there's carry potential. Okay, now they have Ram. Dude, here's the thing. On Circuit Royale, there's no way you're going to find easy nade targets. To find that, your team needs to help you somehow. to like shield you to high ground. You're just telling him, hey, play normal and maybe you'll carry. That's not enough when the Widow is just going to take out all of your DPS. There's things that you need to avoid doing. Like right there, okay, maybe we need the Genji faster. At the same time, it's like, that's not going to happen every single game. Like, we could maybe take advantage of that. He didn't have a great angle to do so, and he's playing correctly. Like, he's playing this position away from the Widow LOS just fine. He should have naded there. Okay, cool. And now that the Widow's dead, you can walk. And look, he looked for nade. Like, this isn't plat. There's nothing I want to tell you. Because if I tell you something, you might mess it up. I think you have a good idea. You just need to keep playing. You're not a plat player.
I see you. No one to save you, Angela. I'm here. Keep fighting.
It's a good sleep. Dude, this guy's not plat. No, like this guy's pulling. He's pulling your chain, bro. Also, Icy, just put a code in chat, and I'll be more than happy to review it. Only other thing I could say here is you could start walking up to be more aggressive instead of taking the points, because you're not gonna be able to support your team from here. So I would walk up here and be more aggressive. Honestly, all I see here is play more and be more proactive. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, Fafner. I think maybe you could send me another map, but to be fair, you don't look plat. You're playing this smarter than any other plat on would play. If you feel like you're struggling on circuit, that's just how circuit is. Like, that's just not, this is not a carry map for any support. It's too far away. There's like one angle you could possibly push. And yeah, you could play to deny Ram, but in order to do that, your Rhine needs to shield you in. You need to take a better angle than off of that, which the Rhine is just not going to do. If he does that, you did take advantage of it. Right here, the only other thing I could say is you could be more proactive and you could walk in. You could be more aggressive with your Rhine. That's about all I could say. Same thing with Nano. You could be more proactive and aggressive with Nano. Send VODs in chat. Because, like, you just try to say, oh yeah, deny Ram, he's gonna die to Widow. He did the right thing here and he just lived to Widow. That's all he needs to do at this rank. I'm gonna be honest, that's like the #1 thing. If you can avoid dying to Widow and then play more proactively, I think he's fine. I think he's fine. Master 2 lobby. Okay, see, this is gonna be different. Also, I'm happy I could help you, Goose. If you have any questions about Zen, I'd be more than happy to answer them. Is this console, by the way, Icy? I don't remember if you're console or not. I don't think you are. You're playing against George. You're playing against George Winston. Huh. George in the trenches. Alright, so you know they have a Widow and a Monkey. So you're kind of wanting to play close to your Ram so that you can have some peel whenever they jump you. You heard that he jumped to left side, so immediately you should be looking at where left side. Don't keep looking at your Ram. Focus on where that Monkey's going. You just killed your Hanzo for free. You see their Widow top? I'd honestly drop off high ground right here. I would just drop off high ground and play with your team. Look for a flank nade maybe, but you already lost this fight because you didn't help the Hanzo, so the next fight. Didn't need the nade there. Save the nade to be aggressive. Any tips when playing against a Sombra? Play with your team. Play with your other support. She can't kill you if you have people with you. Don't get 3-2-1'd. That was your Monkey just being a little bit aggressive. you could have staged more aggressively to help him. Damn. Okay, that's a Masters Lifeweaver player. That's a good nade. Okay, good sleep. You're healing people that don't need heals. Focus on what actually needs the help. That's just like backstay. You gotta hit the shots. And also focus on like who needs help. Yeah. Just every time there's a Lifeweaver, do that because like he's so easy to kill. I don't agree with that. He is already jumping out. You've already won the fight. You can heal him up there. I'll watch this until someone else puts something in chat. Yep, we're walking forward. I don't think that nade was good just because I think you were trying to heal the monkey. I don't think you meant to anti there. I don't mind the nade attempts there. It just could have been a little bit better. I like how much damage you're doing. It's getting your nano really fast. I don't like how you were hard scoping the Widow for that long, allowing her to get a shot. Now she has sights, so I would play off the rock bottom side. Yep. That peak was scary. All right, they don't have sights anymore. Yep, we walk back in. That's big. Your positioning isn't like terrible. I feel like your anti-nades need to be more aggressive. And your nanos need to be more aggressive as well, but I only saw one. Okay, yep, that's a good nade. Hey, you need to hit that backstep, brother. Nah, George is doing you silly right now.
I'm no easy mark. Rendezvous at my position.
I'm okay with that. Not letting him TP onto you and look for a Reaper up that's cheeky. That's a good nade. Or nano, rather. Honestly, though, I probably would have kept the sleep. I probably wouldn't have used it aggressively just because I know they have jump. I know they're going to have their Reaper ult soon after, so I probably would have kept it. I think if you sleep the monkey there, you have a chance at winning. Yeah, right there, you got to look for an earlier sleep. We're Reinhardt now, so we're going to play really close with him. I don't know how much I like the anti-nade there. What? Unlucky, dude. Okay, I like that. That just carries that fight for your team. Nice. Honestly, dude, I don't think you need to opt to take high ground, but I guess it's not like terrible. You can at least force cool. Oh no, never mind. They're on Reinhardt now. Throw the nade. Oh, you missed it. Tragedy. Honestly, dude, from what I saw, Everything could use a little bit of work, but the things that need a little bit more work would be the nade to be more aggressive. Your positioning was really good. Sometimes you use your sleep dart in situations that are a little bit questionable when there's other things that could be allocated to it better at the end of the fight, like the blade and the reaper. But overall, like, it seems like Masters level gameplay. Like, it seems like there's just very minor things that you need to keep working on and think through things a little bit harder in terms of what you really should be doing. But a lot with the anti-nade being aggressive with it. We saw a lot of that off the start, and the nano as well. It got better as time went on, but thinking about activation and how you can change that throughout the game. If you have questions, let me know. But that wasn't terrible. Esperanza. Oh, Lucio. Let's see. I haven't seen Lucio in a minute. All right, yep. Yep. Make sure you don't lose any of your people. What sends do I suggest for console players? I used to be a console player. I played on 50-50 with everything else default. I found that it was slower, but it was helpful to like hit shots. I would just make sure that both of them are the same, like 60-60 or 65-65. You want to make sure you don't deviate there, because that will mess with your muscle memory. Okay, we're just chilling. So here's a big problem, right? In this meta, what is the number one thing you got to worry about? You just have to worry about the queen's axe. So you should be playing in a space where if this queen steps up, you can boop that queen away from yours. That is like the number one thing that you got to worry about. You're not necessarily like, you got away with booping someone in there, sure. But it's much more valuable in this meta to boop the Junker Queen away. Yeah, you're playing to boop in instead of boop away, which is fine in most metas where it's brawl, but in this meta, it's a bit different. I don't know if I love that amp. I would have rather seen it for speed later. I mean, your aim is good. For Lucio, that is. It's just that you gotta know when to red it. See, that was good. That was good because now the queen just dies. If she didn't have a Kiri. And a Lucio. But at least our queen didn't die off of that. Okay, that's a little aggressive. That's a little aggressive. Somehow you get out of that, but I wouldn't even do that. When you do that, make sure that everyone gets it, because your J Queen didn't get it, and she's probably the most important target to get it. We seem a little lost this fight, but again, it's always remembering where's that J Queen and make sure that I disable her as much as possible. Yo, Paz, I went from Hardstuck, Diamond late Overwatch 1 to GM first season of Overwatch 2, watching your vids and playing only Lucio on a BAP. Dude, awesome. Good job, man. Hope it's more. Yeah, we can watch another one. I didn't think about messing with my muscle memory. I shall try that. My worst map type for Zen is definitely control. I have to play him with my team closely on control maps. You have to. Yeah, maybe. I hope the unranked GM will help with that. The way I played it, because I feel like control on Zen can be really good, but it also can be really bad too. It's either or. Yeah, okay, so honestly, I think the thing with Lucio that's going to help you out, because you're obviously a strong Lucio player. Gotta stretch. Yeah, dang. Okay, anyways, the thing that you need to focus on with Lucio is you need to think about two things, right? Metas are different. So you want to make sure that you were stopping their Junker Queen from getting her axe through booping. Not booping inwards unless she already used axe, because you didn't boop her the first time. Then you could boop her in so that you can help your queen get axe, which also leads into my second point. You can use your speed boost to try to help the J Queen connect the axe on something. Your Junker Queen connecting the axe on their Junker Queen or something else. That's how you could use speed amp to help her do that. In metas like this, you aren't really going to get to Reddit. The thing is, in ladder, that's not always the case. People don't play the meta perfectly. So in this situation, just so that I make sure I don't give you any bad advice, Redditing honestly isn't the worst thing after you do the speed boost, after you force out that Junker Queen's axe. Then it's like, okay, I can maybe deviate from the fight. The reason being, they have a cast ash. That's what they have. So actually, it could be okay in some scenarios if that ash hits a big dynamite that you do use heal amp instead to heal your team. The other thing is, though, it's like you don't really need speed boost to get onto these people because they don't have a Lucio. So you can still use your amp to heal, but it depends on what they have too. Do they have a rush core that's going to be able to run away from you? Do they have a Lucio that's going to be able to run away? Then maybe I need to use my speed to catch up and get that axe to connect in some situations. If they don't, then I have to think, okay, they have a lot of poke. I could use my heal amp every now and then here, but still speed boost should be my main idea. This is what you need to know as Lucio, right? You will win 60% of your games if you boop the J Queen and you do not let her axe your team. You will win 60% of your games just by doing that with everything else void. 100%. 100% true. The second thing is, make sure you actually speed your J Queen in so that she can get an axe and she can do something afterwards. You don't just red it whenever. You can red it after you give that initial utility if you find someone out of position, like an Ashe, like a Cassidy that's on her own, like an Ana that's on her own, like you have every now and then. But that shouldn't be your main idea. That's your main idea if you're playing with like a Winston Tracer or like a Ball Tracer, Sombra, stuff like that. That's what I think would help you the most. I'm going to stop right there because, quite frankly, I think you will learn most just from me stopping there and not really cluttering anything else. Yeah, no problem, dude. I think you're going to hit GM this season if you keep playing Lucio. And if you fix it a little bit, you'll hit GM for sure because J Queen meta is absurd right now. Yeah, your Lucio isn't bad mechanically, and now it's a Lucio meta, so you just need to grind. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, everyone in this chat and everyone that watches my YouTube videos, they have the knowledge now to be GM. They just have to do it. They just have to grind. I've played with a lot of my past students in GM. Quite frankly, we lose all of those games because they're new to GM. That's totally fine. I don't hate anyone on that. I don't hate on anyone for that. But what I'm saying is, you can hit GM in Overwatch 2, especially in this meta, because none of the best players are playing right now too. Like, now is your chance to get GM while it's easier. And you also have the knowledge. It's a knowledge-based meta where it's like, if you can just boop the J Queen away, you'll be fine. Like, if your J Queen hits her axe, but theirs doesn't, every single fight is a win. It's just that easy, because she heals herself. She doesn't need the extra healing. Yeah, everyone can get a VOD. Just put a code in chat. How does the team use 2 speed boosts? So, here's the thing. I never scrimmed high-level J Queen comp. I can ask Poke. I can ask someone that actually knows this composition. I think what happens is that J Queen... I think J Queen... And Shocker, prove me wrong here if I'm wrong. I think J Queen uses her thing first and then you speed boost after. Shocker, Bedward Esports doesn't count because Heartache was playing J Queen. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to flame, but Heartache was playing J Queen, my guy. Other way around. So you speed amp first and then you look for shout. Okay. Okay. That's how you should use it. Again, that might not even be real. I don't know. Here's the thing. Here's the reality of it, Stops. It's ladder. It's ladder. Literally just do whatever is working for you. Do whatever is working for you, because no J Queen actually knows how to play this comp. No Lucio actually knows how to play this comp anymore, because no one's scrimming. Dude, this game is not being played correctly anymore. This game is a shit show. So you have to just focus on the one thing that has busted value right now, which is Queen's Axe. If you can stop that from connecting, you will win. That's how we got on a GM. All we did was we just deactivated their Junker Queen every single game. We just stopped her from getting any axe value. That's all we did. How you doing, Raz? I hope you're doing well. So it's the same thing with Zen. Like, if you want to play Zen, just discord the Junker Queen, kill her first, you win the game. Like, if imagine this, you discord the J Queen and she gets axed, dead instantaneously. But okay, we got another game going on here. We got Fafnir playing with Metro Boomin. Want some more? Jeff Kaplan? You thought I was gonna say something else, but look at how white I am. I understand. Wasn't gonna say something else. I'm not worthy. Anyways, with this composition, what are we gonna do? We're gonna surround them and take angles. We're gonna look for anti-nades. We're gonna look for damage, because who needs healing on this? Who needs healing on this? Nobody. Also, you're playing Cherry Coke or Cocky. I don't know. You're just pale, relaxed, dude. Raz, that makes it all the more reason why. You already know. I know you're just fucking around. I'm just saying, Metro Boomin wants some more, bro. Metro Boomin wants some slams. Metro Boomin wants some anti-nades. Metro Boomin wants some anti-nades. And you know the reason why I don't like you playing right here? You should be playing more proactively and playing up here. See, this is so much better. This is so much better than watching a circuit VOD. You can learn so much more. Honestly, I'm about to make a video. Stop sending me double sniper bullshit maps, please. And this isn't your fault. There's a lot of people, bro. Just don't send them. You're not gonna learn anything from them. I'm gonna be honest. It is a different style of play than the rest of the game, which is annoying. But right here, it's like, how am I going to get nades? My whole idea is I need to surround the enemy team. I need to hit a big nade, and that's pretty much all I need to do on Ana. If I'm going to play Ana, quite frankly, I think Zen is better. You do this by playing off high ground. You bait them in to walk in a little bit, and then you peek out and you anti-backline. You don't play down here because you're going to get shielded off for free, and you're just not going to get anything done here. This is too scared. So if this is like how you should play circuit, this is not how you should play everything else. Yeah, so playing low ground here is just kind of going to lose you the game. You're going to get walked. You're not going to be able to do anything because the SIG's going to be able to allocate shield to you and never have to rotate it. But now that you're playing height, this is looking a little better. If your J-Rat dies from being down there, that's his own dumbness, not going to lie. Yeah, okay, you can play off this high ground better as well. Like, high ground's one thing, but also playing off of it correctly, that's another thing. So right here, this position, you're not going to get hit by anyone other than maybe the SIG. If the SIG starts forcing you out, then all you do is you just play the staircase. And then he's going to be like, oh, where do I have to shoot? If he finds you in staircase, then you can walk right back up here again. Playing off the high ground, to be honest, they didn't really force you off. You just needed to rotate in a different direction. Just because you took 2 orbs from SIG doesn't mean you're going to die. You just need to play this a little smarter. They don't have like a Widow that's going to force you off high ground easier either. So like they have a Soldier Genji. They're going to have to invest stuff to get onto you. That's why the reason that I didn't go on the high ground and unranked TGM is because they had like a Hanzo Widow or like a Hanzo Genji. I didn't want to I didn't want to risk getting one shot because my team wasn't playing up there. In this, though, you can start up there almost every single time. Or at least look to rotate there in the middle of the fight. Right here, you're not even going to let yourself play height. You're playing very, like, passively. You can play to set yourself up. I don't want to say that you're not being aggressive. It's just that your positioning and your aggression isn't lining up, to be completely honest with you. Like, you need to be more proactive is the word. Where, okay, I'm hiding down here. They're going to start rotating in because maybe they forgot I'm up here. Like, look how easy it is to hit a nade here. That's going to get value. Look at my Ash right there. As opposed to I'm playing back here where there's a shield on my face and a Genji can easily see me and okay, I die. I need to take an allergy pill after this game. My allergies are killing me right now.
No recovery.
He knows set nades. He knows more set nades than me. Okay. Although I don't mind the damage you're doing here. Good fucking nade. It was a yuck and a half, but that was a good nade. Didn't kill that. Okay. Homie's lining up. Okay, that doesn't really do anything for you, but it looked cool. Honestly, you're playing really far away. If they have a Widow or a Hanzo, you can't really play here, but because they don't have a one-shot, this is okay. Because they can't really force you off of this easy. But now we have Nano, so honestly, like, I probably would still... they do have a Sig, though. They also have a Visor and a Genji Blade. Honestly, I don't mind this position. Honestly, dude, because there's so many more ultimates that you need to sleep here, I would have been okay if you would have waited to look for the sleep if you actually needed to sleep him. Only situation where you would have actually needed to sleep him was if he gets you, and it's easier to sleep him if he's going to start focusing you and walk closer like he did. Somehow you're still going to live here, though. That's a good nade. All right, now you're just focusing on trying to live. Okay, well, you didn't know where he was. It's a hard situation to do well in, though, and you force 3 ults, so it's not the end of the world. Honestly, though, what I would say is just playing more proactively, and we said that already. But it's just kind of what I'm thinking right now.
I'll make quick work of them.
Ready for duty.
Thank you. Checking in. For your wounds.
I completely zoned out that fight. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I was thinking about something different. Okay.
Thank you. Checking in.
Oh, yeah. So, honestly, right here, I would start looking to rotate to the high ground. Once that that Junkrat clears this height for you and he's starting to create space and that soldier can't just completely demolish you, I would have started taking high ground immediately here. Also, if you would have stuck here, I would have looked for the nade to hit the Mercy whenever that Winston jumped him to try to get some more value out of that. A little bit more proactive in just pushing aggression when you get the opportunity to. That's kind of how you do it in Masters to climb through it. It's just like play faster than they do
You want it ready.
because you know what you're doing while they don't. I'd nano this, honestly. Oh, why is he getting off cart? Okay, he trolled. Yeah, that Reaper trolled you hard. All he had to do was shoot the Winston. I'm not going to look at Moira. I want you to focus on just Ana. Honestly, be more proactive, taking aggressive positioning that's going to be able to give you a more aggressive nade. That's what I would say, personally. It doesn't look terrible. All it does, it seems a little too reserved. Little too reserved. That's all I would say, to be quite honest with you. If anyone else has VODs they want to go over, send them to me. Okay, Astro, you're up. Yeah, no problem, Fafner. I'm happy to help. I played Mercy Ana this game. I think I did good, minus my sleep darts. I couldn't hit a sleep to save my life. Hey, that happens, bro. Do you want me to look at your Mercy? Or do you just want me to look at your Ana? Because I want to do one or the other here. Ooh. Ah. Up to you, man. Up to you. I think you'd get more out of Ana. I don't know. You pick. Okay, I'm gonna go Ana. Okay, here's the thing. The reason why we're doing Ana is because we've talked about Ana like all week, dude. We've talked about Ana for like 2 weeks. That's like we have a theme here. I want you guys to get better at Ana. All right, cool. So we're playing on a defense here. I like playing this position. I don't know if you watched the Unranked GM. Don't watch Eichenwald game 2. Watch any other Eichenwald. Please do not watch the second game of the Unranked GM. I threw so hard. Do not do that. Every other is good. Okay? I like holding this angle. Off the rip. If they have like a sniper or something, I can switch off and do that. Honestly, right here is one of those moments where I probably would just start looking for an angle. If I have a Kiriko, she's going to be doing most of the healing. I'd probably be looking for an angle here. I also hear their Doomfist over here, so I'd probably allocate my sleep towards that and get a free pick. But that's just me. I wouldn't look to nade myself there. There's no need to. Yeah, okay, so here's the thing. I said this a lot in my unranked GM. When you have a Kiriko, a Bap, a Moira, they're usually going to do a lot of the healing for you, so you can be more aggressive. Now, if they start struggling to keep people up because they still suck at healing, then you're going to have to shift your playstyle a little bit. But if you have someone that could heal the Reinhardt by themselves, theoretically, you should be looking to be more aggressive. Like right, oh sorry, oh man, messed up. So yeah, right here the whole time I'm just thinking, imagine if you like would have played here and looked for an aid there, or looked to maybe force out the Doom here to be more aggressive. That's what I learned in Unranked GM is just like, It's adapting to every single situation. Right there, okay, that nade's fine too. I would have liked to see it a lot sooner though, because then your Ryan wouldn't be in this weird of a position where he dies, because the Bastion wouldn't have gotten a chance to walk in anyways. Like, the nade was still decent given your situation, but we can see how a better... Why are we needing that? Focus on nade. Aggressively good nades. You're kind of right. Okay, you're lagging out. Okay, maybe that's why you were struggling to hit good sleeps. Because you're lagging. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. Sleep dart, you'll get better with that through time and through thinking about what it should be allocated towards. That is fine. Okay? Whatever. With nades, you got to look for opportunities to get aggressive nades that are actually going to get things done. Especially when you don't have to actually heal your Reinhardt. Because you have a Kiriko. You can look to take angles, aka here, to find a 3-man anti that'll stop their push so that you can then focus on killing the Doom. It's a 5v4. Now you get to walk in. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is all you need to learn. If anyone else has another code, get on your way to start putting it in here. But I'm going to tell you straight up, the only thing you need to worry about right now, stop those panic nades when you don't need to use them, and use that nade aggressively. 100%, you're going to be diamond. That's like a glaring problem, because everything else, it looks fine. Like, okay, I missed a sleep dart. Whatever, bro. It happens. Rebecca Black... We'll do it at the end of stream. We'll do it at the end of stream. I can't get DMCA'd by dual streaming on YouTube. So I'll stop the stream on YouTube once the VODs are done. And then we can do Rebecca Black Friday karaoke, okay? Just for you, Gabe. I don't know why I called you that, not silly fit. Whatever. Force that tracer out. Yes, sir! Yes, sir!
You're fine.
And hello, B-Dog. All right, we got Nano. Your Ryan is activated. He starts to back off. Okay, that's fine. Thing is, why we dropped off high ground. I don't... You know what? Okay, that happens. But let's think about where's the next step here, right? Where's the next step? Aggression. Aggressive nades get stuff done. Okay? Where's the rest of the enemy team? Let's find them. Okay. They're looking to set up on you. Honestly, what I would do... What would I even do here? This fight is so weird. I was thinking, man, why don't we just walk forward and kill something? But they're actually playing pretty smart and setting up a hard kill box on your Reinhardt. So actually, maybe you're right. Maybe you should stay high ground. Okay, okay, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you're right. Maybe you should have stayed on high ground and not fallen off. You know what? Force them to fight point. If you couldn't tell, I really do not like your Ryan Nano here. 1, the fight was already done. You already got 2 picks. 2, what is your Reinhardt going to do in this situation, Astro? I'm only bullying because you've been a part of this chat for, I'm pretty sure, almost like 2 years now. What is your Ryan gonna do? He can't walk on anything, and you already won the fight. Big thing here. Oh, you don't play Ana? You don't play Ana? Bro, I'm dead. Bro, I'm dead. I thought you played Ana. Wait, I'm just roasting your Ana, bro. If I would have known that, I would have looked at your Mercy if you were a Mercy player. You're a DPS player. I remember that now. That's right. Okay. Dude. You want to learn Ana. Bro. Little bro. Yo, dude. If you want to main Ana. Bro, if you want to main Ana. Watch my Ana stuff. I need you to focus on 2 things. Dose. Shocker, I'm gonna tell you something. You ever say something stupid like that in my chat again? You ever say something stupid in my chat again like that? I might have to smack you across the face. I might have to go. I might have to smack you like that. You see that? That's your head at land. If you say something stupid like that again. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Never say something that stupid in my chat again. ML7's a good guy. Don't get me wrong. He does play really good Ana. But you can't say I don't know anything about Ana, bro. I played thousands of hours of this character. I just did an unranked GM. I'm making these great guides for you guys. And you're going to say, don't watch this guy. Okay, bud. See me next April, 7 p.m. in the parking lot at Penn State University. Yeah, dude. I know that's my turf. Anyways. Big things you got to worry about, Astro. Sorry, I'm making content here. I'm a content creator at the end of the day. Aggressive anti-nades. Don't be scared to panic nade. Like, you'll be fine. The more you play her, you'll be fine. Number 2, Nano. Same thing with Mercy. You want to use Nano when someone is actually activated. When someone's reasonably going to be able to do something in the fight. And if you're like, oh, Paz, I know that. I know I'm not supposed to do that. Then what's this, bro? What's this, bro? If you know, and here's the other thing. If you're a DPS player, you don't play this a lot, dude, all you need to do is play the character more. Focus on enabling someone they're actually activated. If you haven't watched my recent Ana stuff, watch that too. But think of Nano as like an exponent multiplier, right? Think of it as Nano is like a square. You square the person's value, right? 0 squared is that still 0 or is that 1? That's 0, right? Okay, yeah. 0 squared is still 0. Wait, no. In short, isn't it like 0 to the 1 is 1 though? There's some weird rule, right? Where like 0 to the 1 is 1. What is 0 to the 1? To the power of 1. Zero to the 0 is 1. Okay, wait. Why is 0 to the power 0? 1. Because you're taking 0 times. Dude, I don't remember the reasoning why. We talked about this in calculus. I'm a business major. I don't do this shit anymore. Okay. Just think about it as a square, right? Nano is like square. If Reinhardt is producing 0 value, 0 squared is still 0, bud. Better start learning Chinese, buddy. That's the kind of shit you're thinking about. You want to focus on someone that's got the value at something above great. Wait. Greater than 0. Greater than 0. That's when you want to nano somebody. Okay? Okay? That's when you want to... Does it make sense? Yes. Make sure that the value is greater than 0 if you're actually... Yes. No, not greater or equal to. Greater than 0. Okay? If someone is producing value greater than 0, the value of nano is actually going to do something. But if Ryan is doing nil, nilch, zilch, nada nothing, don't nano him. It still equals 0. That's the whole point, okay? I hope this understands. Nano people when they're actually activated, when they're actually producing value, because that then allows the exponent to actually do something. If that helps, if that analogy helps you, use anti-nades to be more aggressive. and help your team push forward. God damn! Oh, God! Holy crap, that took so long. Guys, wait. 0.5 to the...
Real trap shit.
0.5 squared is 0.25. Yes, it's got to be greater equal than 1. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, dude. I be putting math in my videos, and I'm such a dumbass, but y'all understand what I'm talking about. Hello, everyone. We're one step closer to Rebecca Black Friday. That's all I ask for, dude. What time is it? This might be the last VOD stream, unless someone new comes in, because I'm pretty sure everyone already got their VODs for the day. Play that off-roll game? Don't do that to me, bro. Bro, I will refund you your points. Your name is Slayer?
Watch your flanks. They might try something.
Y'all, I'm gonna have to make a video. I'm gonna have to make a video. If I get one more VOD of someone asking me, Paz, why am I not able to carry on a map like this? What am I doing wrong? I swear, Blizzard's got to redo map design. Okay. You very well might be really good on a map like this, or really sucky on a map like this, but it's because you're playing Ana in Junkertown. God bless your soul. Good luck, buddy. Better start learning Chinese, because this stuff is impossible. R6 content, no one wants to watch me sit in the corner for a minute. Maybe they do, but I'll stream later. I'll stream next week. Maybe we'll start adding variety next week. Raz, if you want one, just send one in chat, but okay. Halo guide flashbacks? Real, dude. Real. Hey, I learned my lesson somewhat quickly. Bro, why are you playing Brig on first point Junkertown? What are you doing? Bro. Like, I don't even... Respectfully, dude, I don't really want to VOD your Brig. Because what has Brig accomplished in this comp? We'll do a little bit of a thought exercise with chat. The GM players, you're not allowed to contribute, okay? Okay, you said you can skip this? Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is a waste of your time to play Brig here. I'm Plat 2. Shut your mouth. I want to learn Brig. Bro. Shocker. Shocker. This is what you sound like right now. Hey guys, I'm Plat 2. I want to learn Brig. I'm not a GM player. I want to learn Brig. Bro. I want to learn Brig. That's what you sound like right now, Shocker. Okay, just so y'all know, I only bully Shocker because I know him like that. That's all that matters. Okay. All right, we're going to have a thought exercise because you asked, Shin. What is Brig going to do when you got a Hanzo Torb Sig? Well, okay, let's bring it back a little bit. What does Brig do? Period. Like, where does she thrive? She's not that great in brawl comps, actually. She's okay in brawl comps, but she's not meta. She's okay in ranked. The main place she's actually played in was usually in like dive comps. She can be played in brawl comps that are super fast, but usually you just play Kiriko anyways, because Kiriko meta, because why would you ever add a character with Suzu on 14 seconds? With better mobility than Moira. Anyways. Brig is usually used to get her Inspire up a lot, to AoE heal her team, and also to pack flankers so they can take aggressive duels. Yes. Really only good in weird poke comps that are like dive-ish surrounding stuff. That's typically where she's played. To get her Inspire up as much as possible, to pack flankers that are going to be taking duels. To help her support play a little bit more aggressively. On a map like this, you're just playing hard, dull damage. There's nothing to pack. There's nothing to run into. Right here, a Zen is like perfect. All you're going to do is do damage. A Baptiste is perfect. All you're going to do is shoot shield. So, fundamentally, fix that understanding of Brig, because that's holding you back. Then you're playing Ana. I mean, you can play any character however you want, really, in lower elos. But I'm just saying, Brig on a map like this is not going to do you any good. Playing Ana this aggressively, don't do that ever. You're never going to, like, this position here, this closer position, just don't take it. From my experience, just don't take it. Unless you're going to play Zen and start here, do like a 5 orb off the rip and then play over here. Never stick this initial angle. You always die there. I usually stick right here and just look to quick scope, peek, peek, peek. But Ana on this map is so terrible. Let's see how you play it, though. Let's see how you make it work. Alec, when was the last time that you played Overwatch? I think it was like 3 years ago. Don't you love Junkertown? The Hanzo got 2 picks. Double sniper is balanced in Overwatch 2. Because it's hard to hit shots. Nerd emoji. Yep, you're playing Junkertown, right? All right, we got Nano. That's our goal. We want to get Nano on these maps. I don't love that huge rotate there. Okay. I don't hate the way you played it. It's an idea. If they had a Widow, you probably would have died immediately. Don't get me wrong. You definitely would have just died immediately. Think of this high ground kind of as like a midtown first point high ground, right? Like, you don't want to give this up. Ever. Ever. Because this corner is so strong. It denies a Widow from up here to shoot at you. She has to come down here, and then she can get contested. It also allows you to get big nades. This corner. Defend this shit with your life. If it's just a Sigma that's trying to push you out, you can dodge the rock. You can actually, it's really fun because you can play off the shilling here a little bit. There's not shilling, the shingles, whatever they're called. You can play off this a little bit. You can mess people up really hard off that. And just dodge rock, look for a sleep, and walk back into him with nade and your Sig to come back. I don't love how you played out here, but it worked out because you didn't have a Widow. You kind of got away with it. But it wasn't terrible. You just kind of play passive on this map. You can still, whenever they get to that chokehold, is when you actually can do something as Ana. Right here, the damage is like kind of useless because you're not going to kill anything and you already have ult. So you're just giving their supports ultimate. I wouldn't be poking here. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. If your Sig leaves, I don't really care. If it's just an enemy Sig, you've got a Kiriko, you've got Nade and Sleep still. You don't got to give it up. The Sig will understand. He'll come back for you. I don't love that. I honestly think it would this nano would have been better allocated to a Sojourn, just because there's so many angles here, and the Sig kind of preemptively used that ultimate way too early, in my opinion. I probably would have wanted to see the overclock nano. I don't really know the song because it's just a lo-fi playlist I got. This also would have helped you avoid the May Blizzard if you would have played closer as well. Somehow you're living this though. I like how aggressively you're playing. This is actually like keeping you alive. Now, I'm gonna be honest. This is just like Junkertown map moment. I can't. The reason why I hate these maps is I cannot generalize anything at all. But from what I've seen, it seems like right here you probably could have stayed here because they only had a Sig to my memory. Maybe I'm wrong. But this is a high ground you want to try to keep as much as possible. If they force you off of it, just go here. Or take this back high ground over here and maybe look for a flank. This building is like your best friend. You never want to deviate over here because now you're susceptible to death in a higher level game, because usually they have a Widow either on this angle here, on this angle here, on this angle here. Very rarely are they going to push past that building because that's their best friend. But knowing that, like, you just have to play over here so that they can't mess you up. You can also actually look for a carry play and maybe sleep the Widow when she's taking an angle over here, or maybe pressure her out. Lots of options you have. I hope that helped though, because I'm going to be honest, I'm not going to be able to help a whole lot on that map. That map just kind of sucks. I'm going to make a video about that though. You guys have inspired me. Raz is probably going to be the last VOD of the day. It's weird. We haven't seen Nightcore today. Usually we see him like every free VOD Friday, but maybe he's just not here anymore. All right, who are you, Mr. Raz? What account are you on? DPS VOD? Bro, what do you want me to do? Hit your shots? I don't know.
5, 4, 3.
Thanks for taking a look. Yeah, come around next free VOD Friday. If you have a VOD that's not J-Town, you'll probably get a lot more out of it. I'm gonna be honest. It's not your fault. That map just kind of sucks. I appreciate you sending in the VOD though. Okay, you're taking the height immediately. Don't mind it. Honestly, I do actually kind of mind this.
This is a certified hood classic.
Yo, thank you for the Twitch Prime sub. Mr. Raz World. You are my world. Anyways. I actually don't like this. You're playing this like you're playing Ana. And your Ana's playing this like they're playing Cassidy. I would have rather had you on this angle here so that you would have had prolonged damage while they're rotating in throughout the fight. I don't want you to play all the way out over here. So don't do this. Don't do what your Hanzo's doing. I think he can do it just because he has a little bit more range, but it's really dangerous to do that. I much rather would have seen you here. So you can maybe find damage on literally anything in here. Instead of looking for like this spot right here. It's really strong. If, oh yes. Sorry, I didn't do that yet. I will send that to you immediately after stream. That is my fault. Honestly, what I would have done is just make sure you're prolonging the uptime that you have. That's kind of what I think of DPS as. Again, I'm not a good DPS. You're probably better than me at DPS. But I would have been playing it behind the shield to look to get some value as they're walking in, maybe find a pick, and let the Ana look for this spot, which is a huge anti-nade opportunity. So you can push in on the damage that you've already done, aggressively back into them. But because you did this and your Ana played there, you're just going to lose this fight. It's a GG's. They're also just like never going to peek you on this power position if you play here. Use your shield to enable you. Almost like a deployable shield in Rainbow Six Siege. Oh, we're playing Widow. What you doing, bro? You just missed out on 3 pick opportunities by not peeking here when they're on high ground.
No one can hide from my sight. Do something.
I'm gonna be honest there. Unless you are cracked on Widow on that day, what are you gonna do against an Ashe Mercy Pocket? I mean, obviously, Sights isn't great mid fight there, but I'm just thinking like DPS to me, DPS is counter picking simulator. If I'm playing a Widow into an Ashe Mercy, I can't really take aggressive angles like I would want to if I want to carry. I just need to hit headshots when I get the opportunities to take him. If I'm not hot hands, I'm just switching off. I'm gonna be honest. And eventually you did switch. The problem is like they have a Mercy Pocket and your tank has to carry then. Like you should try to enable your tank to beat their tank and set you up to kill the Mercy Pocket, because you trying to take a 1v1 against a Mercy Pocket, you're gonna lose every time. Like if it were up to me, I probably would go Bastion and just like force the ram out every single fight and not let that Mercy have a lot of time to get stuff done. I think there's a soldier is like he's a flanker DPS. But you're playing him right. You're playing on an off angle, which is good. Right here, you're just staggering. You should die faster.
It's time to save the world.
That was a tad aggressive. Just play your life at that point. The fight's already won. Like, you're not going to get a pick there, I don't think. Unless you're, like, tap or something. Honestly, dude, you're not going to get a whole lot out of this VOD. Because the way I think about DPS is macro. If I'm looking at this, I would just try to play and deny their Ramatra. Because you're not going to win the 1v1 against an Ashe that's damage boosted. You're also not going to win the 1v1 against a Hanzo unless you play Hanzo yourself, which that could be an option as well. I honestly think Hanzo or Bastion is the play here. The way I play DPS is I counterpick. And the way that I stage on DPS is just based on my understanding of how that character fits in the comp, and I'm not good enough at teaching that. Yeah. Honestly, the staging pre-fight, I could understand that. The problem is like, you're playing Widow, so the staging pre-fight is, let me take an angle that's aggressive, and maybe I can get a kill. If you're not hitting the headshots on Widow, switch off that character when they have a Mercy Pocket. You weren't getting anything done. Okay, you switched. Okay, you staged yourself here to have an off angle on Soldier. Your ram died immediately, happens. Tracer, I just probably wouldn't even play into that comp. It's going to be so hard to get something done unless you're a Tracer player. I think, I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, Raz. I'd have to talk to you about like the game's macro for hours if I was gonna help you on DPS, because that's how I think through it. It's very like, okay, this is how the game plays, and I just need to focus up and hit shots. There's better players for DPS coaching, and I'm just not one of them. I'll be honest. I can help you through support. I cannot help you through DPS. 100%. Like, I've got a support tank mindset. I do not have the DPS mindset. I'm terrible on DPS. I'm like maybe Masters 3 right now. With like 3 wins. Masters 4 with 3 wins, no loss. I don't know. A 150... Iced is... Iced is charging you $150 a session? Bro, there's ex-contenders players that will do that shit for less than me. Are you serious? Dude, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Like, I thought 25 was ridiculous. 150? That's ridiculous. That's a lot of money, bro. To be fair, like, in the grand scheme of things for, like, Valorant or something, I don't think it would be that bad. But, like, that is pretty ridiculous. That is pretty redonk. Yeah, I don't know. 150? You could get an Overwatch League coach to do that for you for 150. You could easily get an Overwatch League coach to do it for 150. So that's just like, Samito does his for $50, and that's just brand recognition. Like that's the brand you're paying for. And honestly, that's like that's probably the most expensive I would ever reasonably go would be 50. I still think that's a little much. He changed his tag? Okay, well, Raz, I'm sorry that I couldn't help you a lot. I feel like you just have to play a lot, focus on mechanics, set up the pre-fight to get a lot of damage done before they walk in, depending on what you're playing, and just try to get a better understanding of what your role is in that team comp and play to it. 135, 125? I wonder if he still gets like people paying for it. All right, YouTube. It's been a good free VOD Friday. Hello, Stitch. I'm sorry that I'm ending stream for you guys. If you want to keep watching stream, I will be doing it over on Twitch. Although what we're doing is we're singing Rebecca Black Friday because someone redeemed that. So if you really want to see that, that'll be over on Twitch. It's in the description. I appreciate everyone for watching this long stream for a Friday. Please do check out the Unranked to GM Ana only. If you're going to go somewhere and you're going to get some food, just stick it on. Just stick it on and like have it watch. You know, it helps me out a ton. It helps other people learn as well. All I need people to do, just stick the VOD on. Just stick it on. It helps me out a lot. It helps a lot of people get better at the game as well. So if you have any questions, please do reach out to me on Discord. I will send that Kovacs playlist over to you then. Why am I blanking who needed that? Shin, I could do that for you. But YouTube, thank you for watching.